Hello everyone, it's previously Lieutenant Colonel Air here, now going by the name of The Electric Sandwich. So, we've got a lot to talk about, so this video is probably going to be pretty decently long. I'm not going to go through and redo the audio multiple times like I usually do. I'm just going to say what I need to say because there's a lot we need to talk about. The clips in the background are nothing special. I mean, if something cool happens, great, but I mean, most of these are just random clips that I had sitting in my saves, and I was just going to use them to make some points. There are some clips in here that I do want to point attention to, but we'll get to that when we get to it. The first thing we're going to cover is where I've been. So I remember in my last video I did say that I was going to be coming back and going to be making a lot of videos, and I swear that was my intention. But a special thing happened, not really special, but something unexpected. I got permabanned from PlayStation Plus. It is a long story as to how it happened, and I will explain. But I can tell you right now, I didn't cheat. I wasn't being toxic. It was none of that. What happened is I got permabanned for, they said it was because I was exploiting their gift card system, because apparently they had a glitch going on where if you used a gift card at the same time that you used that same gift card as someone else, you would both get the card and you would both get credit. What happened is I was just watching a YouTube streamer who was giving out codes, and he put a code up, and I typed the code in, and I got the code, and I thought, hooray, I got a free code. But what ended up happening is apparently me and one other guy both got the same code, and because of that, we got in trouble for it. We got banned. I'm just gonna say I don't like what PlayStation does. I think their support's garbage. I don't think they know. I don't think they understand how to properly use their support. But they permabanned my account, and I know you're thinking, then why are you still here? And that's what happened. I actually eventually sold my PS4. It was a couple days after I got my permaban. And believe me, I contacted PlayStation 7 or 8 times trying to confirm what happened. And they said every single time that I was permabanned and there was nothing I could do about it. So I eventually said, okay, whatever, I'm not going to give any more money to PlayStation, and I left. I bought an Xbox and I moved over to Xbox. And that's why I haven't been making videos. I don't know how to use the Xbox mixer, and honestly the Xbox isn't great for recording stuff. It's just not compared to PlayStation. But what ended up happening is they realized that they fucked up on their end, and they unbanned my account 30 days later, and I got an email, and that's how I found out. And it was because of that I am back now, because I did repurchase my PlayStation. It's been months. I've only had it for about a month now. I've been getting back into the swing of things, getting back into using PlayStation controller, because I switched over to Xbox completely. I had Siege, I had all the operators unlocked. I bought them all almost right off the bat just because I was done. I didn't want to go back to PlayStation. But then they unbanned my account, and so I'm back on PlayStation, and I do plan on hopefully rebooting this YouTube channel. So that's where I've been. That's why I haven't been uploading. I was gone. I was completely permabanned. I don't know if anyone noticed, because I think I have a couple people in my subscribers that are friends, so they might have noticed I disappeared. But I don't know how it really works. But that's all I'm going to talk about on that end. I'm going to try to be uploading again. It's going to be hard, just because, I mean, before I had a whole stockpile of clips on my PlayStation. I had hours and hours and hours of clips, so anytime that I needed clips, it was just pull them out of the hat, and I had clips. So it's going to take me a minute to rebuild my clips and get YouTube videos going again, but I promise I'm going to try. That's all we're going to talk about that.
I hate
That's
fags
all we're
that
going to
do
talk
this
about
shit,
why I
I
was
really do.
gone.
They run blitz and then just rush.
The next thing I want to talk about is something that I find kind of personal, and it's obviously going to be about Siege. Siege is what I mostly upload on this channel. I'm not going to be uploading Fortnite anymore. Fortnite's completely different
See, what happened to
thing
me
now, and I'm
is
just not
Obama
interested.
dropped down
Fortnite
and
was
killed her
honestly
easy.
supposed to be my
And then
casual
Blitz
game when it
walked
first
in,
came
because
out, and then
Blitz
it
is
became
an
all sweaty,
impenetrable
and so now I
moving wall. I
don't play
died.
it anymore. But I will be uploading more Siege
Man.
soon, and Siege is what's going to be the main on this channel. If you guys want to see anything else, let me know. Maybe I'll upload some State of Decay or just stream some State of Decay, because I was streaming it on my Twitch. But
Do you want to get the bugs?
that's all I'll say about it when it comes to that. So we are going to talk about Siege, because Siege is in a bad place right now. Siege is in a really bad place right now. And I don't think it's balancing. I think all the ops are balanced. I say the only ones that maybe need a rework or just some touching are the shields. Montang and Blitz can be really fucking annoying.
Look at
But
my
I don't think they're overpowered. I think they're just annoying. Unless you're playing against a really good Montang. A really good Montang can really wreck your team. But still. What we're going to talk about is the stuff that is really ruining Siege. And I'm going to show a clip of it right now. Starting right now. This is a clip I was playing today. Just today. And I booted up a match, and I solo queue most of the time. I've gotten all the way up to Plat 2 this season, and yeah, I jumped into this game, and I thought it was going to be a normal game, like you usually do. You usually think games are going to be normal when you jump into them. And then after the prep phase is over, there's a DDoSer on our team. And it was because of that later on we did win the game, because the other team just surrendered, just because I understand they don't want to deal with that shit. And me personally, I don't care if the DDoSer's on my team or the other team. I don't want to have any part of it. I just don't. Because, like, I don't play this game to get to Diamond. I mean, I've never hit Diamond. I'll be honest. I've never hit Diamond. I mean, I don't really care. Because, like, I just play this game. I'm mostly solo queue, and I mostly just play with my friends. And I want to have a good time while also doing well. So, honestly, I can't stand Diamond on console, and that's the biggest issue, is that the high ranks on console are just no fun. There's the toxicity is a big issue on Siege. I remember back in the day, because I've been playing ever since the game first came out, and I remember back in the day when everybody was so nice, everybody's wanting to play, everybody's wanting to have a good time, everybody's wanting to teach everybody how to play the game, and it just doesn't feel like that anymore. It feels like if I jump into a random game, I've got to mute everybody, or I got to jump into a party and just not communicate, because honestly, I do my best when I just concentrate on what I'm doing and how I'm playing. And as soon as people start calling me shit or being assholes or being toxic, that's when I do my worst. That's when it just gets to me. And so that's why I don't go into game chat anymore. I don't see the point. I really wish I could. I really wish I could play the game the way it was meant to be played, the way it was intended. But it feels like I can't. It really does. It feels like I just really can't do anything to play the game as intended because of the toxicity. The toxicity is terrible. And that does come from the DDoSing issue. I feel like it wouldn't be as big of an issue if the community wasn't as toxic, but I mean, that's just how it is. The community is extremely toxic, so they'll do anything to get that diamond rank, no matter what, even if they earned it or not. They don't care. As long as they hit it, because then they can brag about it. And I mean, on console, it's just, to me, it's not impressive, because most of the people that make it are DDoSers or mouse and keyboard. And I'm sorry, but if you're a mouse and keyboarder on console, you're not as good as you think you are. Now, that being said, you may have great aim, and you may have great game sense, but you didn't get to Diamond because the people you're playing against are also fair, because you're playing at an advantage, like right there and then you're playing at an advantage. That's why me and Carbon both don't play mouse and keyboard, because we got on console. We got on console because we wanted to use controller, and I feel like if you jump on a console and you're running a mouse and keyboard, then you're just cheating. Like,
10 seconds left.
sorry. And Siege has, I'm pretty sure that Ubisoft has made an official statement about it being cheating, but there's not anything they can do about it. I think their best option, honestly, is just gonna have to make mouse and keyboard universal, as in you could just use it whenever. Just make it work no matter what for everybody, so that then everybody can get used to using mouse and keyboard. But that being said, I'm sorry if you can hear noise in the background. Maddie just got home. But anyway, yeah, it's just, I don't think it's fair. But we're gonna get on past that, past the DDoSing, past the keyboard, and the last thing I want to talk about is the IQ glitch. It is still a thing. It's not as prevalent as it was, but it's still a thing. And I uploaded a clip the other day that I was using for a Ubisoft support ticket. And to be honest, I do not think that man is going to get banned. I don't think he will. I don't think anyone gets banned on console. I don't think they care about their console player base, which I don't agree with, because I believe the console player base is bigger than the PC player base. Just because, I mean, obviously there's more people that will own both PS4s and Xbox Ones. The game is much more accessible on console, I feel. But yeah, the IQ glitch shouldn't be a thing. IQ should be disabled. And at this point, I don't know why they just don't take away her Claymore. All they have to do is take away the Claymore from her, I believe. Because I'm not really sure how the glitch works. I think it has something to do with her gadget and Claymores and a vaulting animation, but I haven't looked it up and I don't plan on looking it up. I'm not going to. But I believe they would just have to take away the Claymores, and that would fix the whole issue. Take away the Claymores, give her back her nades, because guess what? IQ needs nades. I loved it when she had nades. She was such a better operator. And I mean, here's the other thing, a small thing that I wanted to talk about, is that if Ubisoft wants to do the 100 operators like they've been talking about, then they're going to have to give more operators nades. They can't just have 3 operators on attack with nades and then like 10 to 15 operators on defense with nitro cells. I think that's kind of ridiculous. But I think it would be okay to give her nades. But still, that's not really the big issue. The big issue is just the DDoSers and the mouse and keyboards and the toxicity and all that stuff. And one other thing that I wanted to mention, that if you are watching this and you DDoS, stop it. I'm not just saying that for me. I'm saying it for you, because DDoSing is extremely illegal. Like, if you've ever seen the FBI open up meme, that's kind of what can happen. So I don't really think it's worth to DDoS a server for a rank, because when you're DDoSing, you're not DDoSing Rainbow Six, you're DDoSing Microsoft. And that stuff affects a lot more than Siege, and they notice that shit. So if you're DDoSing, there is a nice chance that at some point you're going to go to prison for it. If they find out if they find out that you were the one doing it, you're going to get in a lot of trouble. So I'm just saying, if you DDoS, you might want to think about not doing it anymore. But anyway, still, it's making it really hard to play the ranked part of this game, because I'm not saying that I'm going to get out of this game anytime soon, because I'm definitely not. I'm really feeling it right now. I'm loving Siege, and I'm really wanting to play it. But if you see more casual clips on the channel, don't sue me. I'm doing it for a reason. I'm doing it because just the game is really hard to play in ranked right now, especially up in the Plat 2 Diamond area, which I'm Plat 2 right now. I'm thinking about 3,900, so I'm getting up there. I'm getting pretty close to being able to hit Plat 1 at least. But yeah, still, it's really hard to even try to go for it right now. So you probably will still see some ranked clips from me, but there might be a couple of casual clips popping up. So if you do see those, just cut me some slack, okay? Anyway, the last thing I was wanting to talk about is what I was planning on doing at the channel. which is I'm hoping that now I'm back on PlayStation. I'm back to using Share Factory, which Share Factory is awesome. Share Factory is what I know how to use. And so I'm hoping that now that I'm back on the Share Factory, I can actually start uploading again. I'm probably not going to be uploading a crazy amount. It'll probably be like once a month, or not once a month, but like once a week. But for now, it might be a little slow because, like I mentioned, I don't have as many clips as I had back in the day. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard for me to get to a 10-minute video, which is what I hate. I hate uploading short videos, which is the whole reason I upload 10. It has nothing to do with ads. It's not like I get them anyway. I don't make any money off my videos. It's just I feel like 10 minutes is a good amount. I feel like it's right where it needs to be. It's a perfect amount for watching Siege. And so yeah, my videos might be a little slow, but hopefully I can get back to the once a week schedule once I get some clips saved up. But also, I can play just about anything. I have all three consoles. I have the PS4, Xbox One, the Nintendo Switch. So I can play just about anything. And if there's anything you guys want to see on this channel, let me know. It's going to be hard for me to upload anything from the Switch because the Switch doesn't have a built-in recording system. I'll have to get something. So probably won't upload anything from the Switch until they build in something, which Nintendo probably won't do, or I get a recording system, something I can actually use actually do recordings with, not using the consoles. But that's really all I wanted to talk about today. That's all I can really think about. There's not really much else. If there's anything that you guys think I should try, let me know. But other than that, that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. So, nice long 17-minute commentary talking about shit. And that's all I got to talk about. So this is the Electric Sandwich leaving the kitchen.